Hello folks, this is Marji Roy from 3dcuts.com, and today we're going to be doing the tutorial of my Stacked Tulip Shadow Box. This shadow box is part of a series that I've been working on. I am doing several in the flower themes. I have also done my Stacked Daisy Shadow Box as well. These are a continuation of the series that I did with the stacked hearts for Valentine's Day. This gives you a spring theme to move into the same shadow boxes for you to display in your home. As always, you should look at my website at 3dcuts.com at the address shown on the screen. There is much more important information there about the papers that I use, where to get the supplies, the frames, and any changes, sizing, important things like that. So be sure to check out the website before you start cutting. Let's get started. I purchased my frame from Amazon. It is an 8x8 shadow box, but if I measure it, the outside measurements are 8 3/4 by 8 3/4. These files can be used in many different size shadow boxes, but you have to understand the inside measurements of your shadow box before you start cutting your papers. Take your shadow box apart. This one does measure 8x8 on the back, but there's an inside collar. The inside of that measures about 7 9/16 square. So for this shadow box, I would cut the inside files at 7.5 inches square. That's the size of the file that you'll be downloading. When you download the file, it'll all be stacked in one stack. You can then resize them proportionally while they are all grouped together. After you have them the size for your shadow box measurement, you ungroup them, slide them apart, and cut them one at a time. I've already cut all of my pieces here. I have stacked them in order. It is important for you to note that on all my stacked designs, in one corner, I have taken out a little notch. You want this notch to line up on all layers. It's probably too tiny for you to see on the video, but you will see it on your file. Pay attention to that as we assemble things. So put them all in order, align the bottoms, and you'll see that they fall into a very nice gradation here. Put those to the side. We don't need these pieces yet. You will be using foam pop dots. I get mine from Amazon. There is a link on my website to these. They were very affordable. We are going to put spacers between each of these layers, and we're going to start from the back layer and go forward. So we're going to turn over the back layer, and we're going to take layer number 2, and on the back side of it, we are going to start putting foam dots. I am going to put one in each corner of the 1/2 inch size. And then I'm going to put some in the center. On this particular design, I think the important place for support is going to be right about here. So I'll put those in each of those areas. I'm also going to put one in the center out here. Okay, after I've got them all in place, I then peel. Make sure you get rid of all of these little backings. You don't want them to show up in the center of your frame. Now take the back layer, find the little notch, and line these up. Now the bottoms of all the tulips meet. The tops are descending in size. So if I am looking at this and all the bottoms of the tulips and the leaves align, and then I check my corner up here and make sure I'm aligned, I'll have pretty good placement. So I'll put that in I'll check carefully again. If I like it, I will then press where the pop dots are. I'll move that to the side. I'll bring the next one over. The back side is up, and I'll repeat this. 4 1/2-inch ones in the corners, 4 1/4-inch ones in the centers, and 6 here in the center as well. Peel them all. Line them up, check my notches and position, and then press in place. My head will get in the way for this step. I apologize. That's the first 3 layers. The tulip design has, I think, a total of 5 more. Yes, 8 white layers. I am going to put the camera on high speed, and I am going to finish all 8 of these layers. The process is the same. As I get toward the end, the positioning of the pop dots will change because there is no space for them here. So let's put it on high speed and let's get this done. You'll be amazed at how quickly I can craft here. Don't you wish it always went this quickly? There we go. All 8 of the white layers are now together. Onto the back side, we will put the colors. The pink goes behind all of the tulips like so. The white gets carefully inserted into this center here. And the greens will get put on to cover each of the leaves. I'm going to be using art glitter glue to glue the colors onto the back. The tulips will be pink, the leaves will be green. Art glitter glue has no glitter in it. It dries clear. And I've put it into this dispenser for maximum control as I apply it. Both links for both the glue and the dispenser are on my website. After the glue is applied, line up the pink circles, making sure that they only show through on the tulips. Then outline each of the green leaves. Glue each of those in place. Check out the front, all looks good. This white piece fits right inside the center of the pink one there. I will glue that into place. Turn it over and press from the other side. And this green piece will fit right inside here, down on the bottom. I'm probably going to put the glue on this piece here so that I don't mess up the points when I put the green piece in place. That's a little bit of a star to give a stylized stem effect there. Then I will take my frame, make sure that none of these white things get stuck inside the frame. Wash the glass and dry it before you put this in, and this stack will go right inside the frame. Now, on this particular shadow box, it is just about the right depth for this size collar. If yours is smaller, you might need to put a piece of cardboard in there. But mine is just right. So then I'm going to take the backing, put that on. And now let's take a peek and see how it came out. Oh, I do like it. What a nice spring decor item. That'll look great hanging on the wall. Now that you've finished your Stacked Tulip Shadow Box, what design will you do next? In the flower series, I've also done the daisies. That's the second one. I hope there'll be more coming. I started with my heart shadow box, but since then I've branched out into some geometric shapes. I've done squares. I did a leaf design, and most recently I've done a star that you can do either in stripes or in solids. So many designs and more coming all the time. I love these because they are easy to do and there's a very dramatic impact with the finished product. Thanks for watching and happy crafting, everyone.